Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Shadowrun walkthrough. So actually this one is going to be a really quick video here. It looks like I'm at about 11 minutes or so. And this one's going to be mostly about spells as well as gear. Now, I've obviously done a ton of grinding. I've got a bunch of money. And so one of my recommendations if you've got a spellcaster is, try to only use one and use it yourself. Don't have the AI control it because the AI is not very good at it. But a couple of things that you're going to want to do here is to grab the professor contact here because he's going to get you a discount. I forget which one it is. There's two different contacts that will get you discounts at both of the different like the magic shops. One is Merlin's Lore, and I think the other one is Rhiannon's something like that. Belong to a choice group in the magic community. You get a good discounts at Rhiannon's Magic Shop. So we're gonna get that.
And I'll be honest, I do think it's worthwhile, especially if you really want to
Buy all the different spells and level them up. I don't know if I necessarily recommend that or to get all of the different spells because I don't really find most of them to be all that useful. Work armband, okay. I don't know what I'm looking at here. So actually, the best spell in the game, in my opinion, is this. I think it's Flame Bolt. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Flame Bolt. It's not the most powerful, but it's it's the most powerful single target spell. And the good thing about it is it doesn't cause any drain as long as your posture isn't set too high. So basically, I'm just gonna buy up to level 6. Hellblast actually is the most powerful spell in the game. Unfortunately, it's an AoE, so you can actually damage your allies, which I don't like to do, so that's why I don't use it. But here you have Flame Bolt. We're already at level 6, which lets you up your force to level 6. And then if you notice, you can just look at how your posture affects the drain as well as your success. The damage on this, that's about as good as you're going to get. And I always like to stay away from drain. I mean, especially with this spell, I just don't think it's really... Yeah, like, if you look at here, I'm changing my posture up to maximum. And it actually wasn't increasing my damage at all. So there was no reason to use anything else. Here, I actually need to bump up my intelligence and my willpower score. Although my sorcery is already maxed out, so... attack speed, increases combat and cyber combat success. Resist damage from magical spells and magical drain. Also increases combat success. Okay. So, again, I'd say, max out your willpower and intelligence. Your magic stat itself is just never going to change. That's always at 6 as long as you don't have... and then you need to get your sorcery, stat up to increase your magic damage. So... that's about it as far as the spells or what spell I like to use. Generally, again, I don't really bother with most of the other spells. I just don't think that they're really worthwhile. I do need... need is a strong word. I did end up, I should say, getting the other discount, I think it is. Which we'll see. Oh, maybe I don't have that on camera. Oh, okay. Anyways, alright, so we're going to... Oh, yeah, I remember what I'm doing now. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about cyberware. And, obviously, if you've got a magic user, I would not recommend using cyberware at all. It really just tanks your magic, and it's just not a good idea. Actually, and if you get below... I think it's if you get below level 5... I don't know if it was the case with the actual Genesis, but I'm playing on an emulator, and the problem I was running into was once I got my my magic below 5, I was having some issues with my menu, just like totally tweaking out on me, and I basically couldn't even use the magic menu anymore. So So I guess I'd say, again, if you've got a magic user, don't get cyberware. Period. I don't think it's the way to go. And here actually, so one of the best ideas is to, if you are going to cyber up one of your characters and buy a bunch of cyberware, what you want to do is actually join the Yakuza. So the Yakuza, in addition to having the best combat armor as well as the power focus in the game, they give you a discount at Little Chiba, and Little Chiba is, cyberware is insanely expensive. So I absolutely think that you should, get that contact and join the Yakuza if you're going to do, or if you're going to spend a lot of money on cyberware. So they actually discount all your cyberware by half, literally half, and things like wired reflexes. I mean, yeah, the price tag on that is normally over 20,000 each, I guess, level of it. And so having that Little Chiba discount is absolutely the way to go. You can save yourself potentially lots and lots of cash by doing that. So, as with most things, you have to spend a little bit, but again, it's totally worth it. What am I doing here? Okay. Yeah. So the second thing I wanted to talk about with joining the Yakuza is that power focus. Unfortunately, it's insanely expensive. It's something like 80,000, and I don't know. It's supposed to increase your damage with your spells or something like that. I don't know if I ever really noticed it, and I'll be honest. I don't think it's even reflected in your character sheet like this. So whether or not that's actually useful at all is again questionable at best, in my opinion. But I always end up buying them anyway. I mean, why not? I guess. I got the cash to throw around, so let's just pick those up. And then the second thing I always buy from, what is Ajira Tetsumi, I think that's that guy's name, is the combat armor. So I always pick up a set for everybody just because, I mean, it's 30,000. It's the best armor in the entire game. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way around. I mean, look at that. That's almost maxed out on weapons and guns. So, again, best armor in the game. You might as well get it. And a caster. If you're going to use any casters whatsoever, I would go with the Yakuza. Really, though, the big argument on whether or not you go with the Yakuza or the Mafia is how much grinding you want to do. Because again, if you go with the Mafia, you just get infinite cash, and you can, basically write off, shadow running for the rest of the game, and you can just really focus on the story. So, if that's the route you want to take, absolutely go ahead. I won't smack talk you at all for that, for making that choice. But anyways, the last thing that I want to do with my my spellcasters is actually pick up the magical focus items. This one is the protection talisman. So there's two different talismans. Actually, sorry, I should say there's three different talismans that you can buy. Is really worthwhile to buy from. And I don't think I actually bought anything from here to be completely honest. Because you can get those discounts at Merlin's Lore as well as Rhiannon. So I think that's the route to go. Here is the other guy that's got the other discount. Again, now I think it was Gregory Wilms or something like that was the first guy with the discount, and then this guy is again, and I've already, because I've been navigating these menus so quickly, I haven't caught who these people are. So if you really want to know, take a look, and maybe you'll have to pause the video. So, but my bad on that. But anyways. Again, he's got the other discount. Unfortunately, the Medicine Lodge doesn't have a discount, so yeah, this is the Merlin's Lore guy. The Medicine Lodge you can't get a discount for, but I mean, I'll be honest, I don't particularly like their set of spells, so I don't really find that to be that big of a deal. But anyways, all right, so we're gonna head to Merlin's Lore now and actually pick up some items, which is super convenient there. It's literally right next to where the cab drops us off. So as far as spells, I don't know. I'm probably not going to bother buying anything here, but this is the protection talisman, and then it's got the the combat sense spell lock. So the combat sense, it says it. Well, this one reduces damage. This one enhances combat ability. So my take on these items is like this one should be kind of like the wired reflexes for your caster, I guess is the way I look at that. And I'm going to buy one of those for each, and then I'm probably going to buy a protection talisman too. So again, I would say that the rationale for buying here as opposed to the medicine lodge is just because it's got the discount here. And unfortunately, though, the some of the spells I think at the medicine lodge are only purchasable there. So, but again, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't think that those ones are all that great anyway. So, Merlin's Lore does have that. I think it's Mana Storm. That's the other AOE spell that is actually pretty good. I think you can get it to. You can actually get it to the point where it won't deal damage, or sorry, it won't cause any magical drain to you. But unfortunately, it is still an AOE. So if your characters are caught in the effect, well, they'll get hit by it too. So again, that's why I don't really like to use that one, and I like to stick with the flame bolt. But anyways, here's the spells. I think it's sleep, stink. I think heal is one of them. But yeah, this is the same protection talisman, and I actually now I don't remember what the price I paid at Merlin's Lore. I should have gone back, but maybe it was it like the same, because I don't know why else I would be buying it here as opposed to there. Huh, that's kind of funny. Well, whatever. But anyways, the last thing I would say that you can buy that might be useful, I actually picked up the heal wounds spell focus. Unfortunately, the actual like single target spells don't have spell focuses for whatever reason, which is unfortunate because that would increase their damage. But it is what it is, and they're just not available. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to deal. But again, the last thing I would say is not a bad idea is to pick up a heal focus, and that would be from, I think that's in Rhiannon's over in Puyallup Barrens. So I think I ended up buying some of those. But anyways, I'm out of time for this video. As always, hope for more videos. Thanks for watching.